Welcome to your Daily Vlogs Nation. My name is Cody, also known as Just Two Eyes, and that's Grant. Now, for those of you who've been here for a while, yes, this is a new camera angle. I hope you like it. I like it. We're going to work with it for a while and see what happens. And I get all this extra space. I mean, look at this. Can you imagine what I can do with this much space? Look at the possibilities. Once again, folks, it's the beginning of
Theme Week.
Today is going to be true facts about time travel. Stephen Hawking didn't believe in time travel until he couldn't prove otherwise. He said the universe will protect itself against the paradoxes of time travel, such as the grandfather paradox. Like if you want to go back in time and kill your grandfather, but of course that means you would not exist and that would not happen in the first place. But what Mr. Hawking said is that no matter what would happen, you would not be able to do it. Like time would consistently go on, and no matter how many times you tried, it would not happen. Or you would just change your mind. The universe will protect itself and keep up its consistency. So whatever has happened has already happened. And then Mr. Hugh Everett III came up with MWI, Many Worlds Interpretation, which does in fact mean that every time we time travel, another universe is created, another timeline, so they're all separate. So if you do kill your grandfather in one, you were not created. But in the one you came from, time still goes on as nothing. So you do still exist, just from another timeline. Now I want you guys to look this one up. John Titor, Titor, Titor. For quite a while, he claimed to be a time traveler, coming back from the future to give us knowledge about what's going on. And for a while, no one believed this because, of course, it's all hokey pokey and who believed that kind of crazy stuff anyway. All his predictions really didn't come true, except for mainly one. He claimed that America would wage war on Iraq because they were believed to have weapons of mass destruction. Sound familiar? And that claim happened right before 9/11. And with all this, yes, time travel is achievable. Let's say you have a vehicle, right? And this vehicle could attain 99.999% light speed. That's pretty damn fast. So every 1 year you're traveling on this, 223 years will pass outside of this bubble. And of course, time moves slower the closer you are to a massive object. So let's say this is Earth. Shut up. And let's say this is you on Earth. You will perceive time differently than that person way out in space. Time to them will seem a lot faster than you on Earth. So if you have the right money, resources, no pun intended, and time, then yes, you could travel into the future. Alright, this one to me makes a lot of sense for some reason. You can only travel as far back as when the time machine was first created. And I know what you're asking. Why can't I go as far as I'd like to? The time machine is already created, so that means I can travel throughout time, right? Not exactly. Because when said time machine was created, there was a loop within time that was created from the beginning point of time travel to, I guess, all of time before that. So that means no matter how far you get ahead, you can only go back to when the loop was first created. It's all about bending enough energy density, negative energy density to be specific. Now the Earth spins on an axis, right? And it's always orbiting around the sun. The Earth rotates, and it rotates around the sun. Makes sense, I hope. And as you've seen in movies and TV shows, when people time travel, they mostly stay in the same spot on Earth and things change around them. But that's not possible. Let's say it's Monday, November 24th, here, 2013. And you want to time travel a good couple years to the future. And you want to stay in the same spot. Well, by that time, the Earth will have rotated several times around. There's no absolute guarantee you will pop up in the exact same spot. As a matter of fact, within your time machine, you will see the Earth leave you several times and come right back around. That's kind of freaky. And not only that, when you do pop up, who knows what you're going to pop up in or what's going to be around you. The city won't be there, or the forest. The world changes quite often, as we know. So you might pop up right in the middle of a dam. Which is why they say he traveled through time and space. Duh, guys, duh. And here's another one of my favorite ones. Let's say you travel through time, past or future. And you're gone for about 6 years. You start off here, and you come back right to the point where you left. You're still 6 years older. Time travel does not affect you at all, so be careful of where you go and how long you're gone. Unless time travel affects you biologically, which means that when you go back, you're going to forget it anyway, because it does affect your brain. And this one is my absolute favorite because it's even happening now. No one will be able to understand you. Think about it. In movies and TV shows, everybody speaks the same language to make it easier for the viewer. But in actuality, just about 1,000 years ago, we were speaking a completely different language. And of course it changed and progressed throughout time, just like it is now. Especially with the new word in the dictionary, selfie. Really? That's a word? And if you're traveling from the future to just about last year, selfie was never even thought of. But alright folks, that'll be that. That's the first day of Theme Week, true facts about time travel. Tomorrow we're going to find out true facts about something else. I don't know yet, but it'll be fun, trust. But if you like what I'm doing, you want to see what else I'm doing, like, share, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you think, alright? I'm always interested to know. So, yeah.